the last of these 4 classes dedicated to the moon. And actually now we are influenced by the energy of the waxing moon. And my idea for tonight is to offer you a ladder flow. We have done ladder classes before, but just to remind you, ladder flow is a practice that actually we are going to build our own sequence. We are going to start with, of course, with warm-up, but after the warm-up, we will build a super simple sequence that we are going to use instead of our namaskar. We will do it 1, 2, or 3 times just to warm up the body and to get used with the rhythm of the flow of this sequence. And then on every repetition we are going to add 1 or 2 or maybe 3 poses to this sequence. Every time when there is a new pose, actually we are going either to hold a bit longer there, to feel it, to experience it, or we are going to do it in a repetitive way a couple of times just to again get into the flow of this posture. At the end of the class we will have a full class all built up step by step, and maybe we'll try to do it 1 breath at a time the whole class, just to go with the flow. And what is amazing about this way of practicing, of this way of sequencing, is that actually you don't have to care if you mess up something or if you miss something, because you repeat it so many times that even if you do it once, actually it's already done. And the same is it is in life. It is not every time easygoing, sometimes it's challenging, sometimes it's easy peasy, sometimes we feel confident, sometimes we feel, okay, what the heck is going on here? So find comfortable sitting position. Gently close your eyes and roll your head to the left, to the right, maybe the shoulders, maybe the spine. One of my favorite ways of starting the practice, simply settling down, simply feeling the body, and allowing to let go of everything that is outside this room, all the to-do lists, all almost things, all future plans, all already done tasks. Gently find your stillness in the pose. Give yourself a moment to feel your breath. You don't have to change it. Simply feel it. Is it deep? Is it shallow? You can feel it into your chest, or you can feel it even into your belly. Is it rhythmic? Or maybe the inhalations are longer than the exhalations, or vice versa. Whatever it is, simply acknowledge it. Now give yourself a moment to track the length of your breath. How long are the inhalations and how long are the exhalations? Maybe you can count, like I'm inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example. Maybe your inhalations and exhalations are even. But find for yourself a number that is comfortable to make your breath even, the inhalations and the exhalations. I will give an example with myself again. For me, the most convenient right now is to inhale and exhale to 4. Maybe for you is different. Don't hesitate to change the number that you have chosen if it doesn't work for you. If you feel that the number that you have chosen could be expanded, give it a try. Keep on breathing with your even breath. Try to keep it to the end of the class. But if it is going to work like this, we'll see. Again, we are not putting any judgment, we are not putting any expectations. Just a mini goal, tiny goal for this practice. And if it happens, great. If it does not happen, also great. Stay with this breath, but now without the counting. And on your next inhalation, gently start circling your arms up. And exhaling, spread your elbows like wings, open up the heart, and gently guide your hands to the heart. Bow your head and use the next few moments to simply set your intention for today's class. Your personal intention, but also think about what would you like to let go? What would you like to change, to transform, and to release? Let's use this beautiful fluid energy of the waxing moon to support us in this process. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Inhaling again, circle your arms up. Exhaling, spread your wings, open up the heart, tilt your head to the back, and now open up the eyes. Maybe you blink a couple of times. And exhaling, bring your hands to the heart. Interlock the fingers, arch the back. Exhale back to the heart. Again, inhale, circle the arms up. Exhaling, spread your wings again. And now gently guide your right elbow into the left one. Wrap your forearms and inhaling, cleave the elbows on the level of the nose. Again, tilting the head to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Exhaling, spread your wings, interlocking the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest. Exhaling, fold forward up to where you feel it. Inhale, lift up the heart, circle the arms. Exhale, spread your wings. Now gently guide your left elbow into the right one. Wrap up the arms. Lift up the elbows. Tilt your head to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Spread your wings, interlocking the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest, tilt the head to the back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, circle the arms. Exhaling, spread your wings, bringing the hands to the heart. Gently release the legs, shake them. And now switch the way they were crossed. We'll do the same short cycle. Inhaling, circle the arms. Exhaling, spread the wings. Open up the heart, the chest. Simply interlock the fingers behind. Lift up the heart. Fold forward. Maybe now it will be a bit more challenging. Lift up the heart, circle the arms. Bring the hands to the heart. Interlock the fingers. Arch the back, sitting cat pose. Exhale, center. Circle the arms again. Spread your wings. Now left elbow into the right one. Wrap up the arms. Lift the elbows up. Tilt the head to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Find your hands behind. Lift up. Fold forward. Lift up again, circle the arms. Spread your wings. Right elbow into the left one. Wrap up the arms, elbows to the nose, head to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Exhale, find your hands behind. Lift up. Fold forward. Inhaling, lift up the heart. Exhaling, bring the hands to the heart. Gently lift up the legs. Shake. And from here you can shift to your hands and knees. If you have pillow or something, you can move it away. We will need it at the end. Now we are on the front side of the mat. The hands are down, the knees are under the sitting bones. Again, give yourself some free flow movements. Come back to your breath and simply check it out. Are you able to follow the same rhythm, the same pace, the same length? Or not? Maybe you set up a new rhythm, new pace. On your next inhalation, whenever it comes, slowly and gently lift the right knee up, curl the lower back. And exhaling, bring your right knee all the way to the right shoulder from the right side. Inhale, bring the right knee up, straighten your right leg. And exhaling, flip your right foot behind, The left one, maybe you step on the ground and take a look towards your right foot behind the left shoulder. Inhale, right knee all the way to the right shoulder. Look to the right shoulder. Exhale, flip the right foot to the left and take a look there. One more, in and out. Next time when you bring the right knee to the shoulder, pause there. And then step the right foot on the place of your right hand. Root your right foot down through the sides. Circle the arms up. Exhaling, release the hands down. Right knee next to the left and lower down the chest. Bring the fingertips outside the yoga mat. Press the fingertips down. Lift up the heart. Gentle cobra. Exhale, release. Let's do it 2 more times. Lift up the heart. Exhale, soften. Last one, in and exhale. Hands under the shoulders. Press the palms. Arch the back into cat pose. Even tuck the toes under and come into the first downward facing dog. Simply to stretch a bit more, to feel your legs. To say yes, no with your head. Maybe there is a difference between the left and the right side, maybe not. And exhaling, lower down the knees again. Spread the fingers wide, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the left knee up this time, curl the lower back. Exhaling, bring your left knee all the way to the left shoulder and try to kiss it. Bring the left knee to the back, straighten the left leg. And then flip your left foot to the right and take a look towards the foot. Inhale, left knee all the way to the left shoulder. Exhale, flip the left foot behind the right. One more, inhale. And exhale. Next time when you bring the left knee to the shoulder, pause there. And then lightly step the left foot on the place of your left hand. Root the left foot down and inhaling, circle the arms up. Exhaling, roll back the shoulders, planting the hands down. Gently bring your left knee next to the right and lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat, lift up the heart. Exhale, release. 2 more liftings. Gentle cobra. Release. Last one. Release. Hands under the shoulders. Press the palms. Tuck the toes under. And come again into downward facing dog. Some steps, some gentle pedaling. Stretching, feeling, observing the way you feel. And exhaling again, lower down the knees. Inhaling, lift the right knee up, curl the lower back. Exhaling now, lightly step your right foot on the place of your right hand. Swing back and forth a couple of times. The last part of our stretching just to awaken the hamstrings. Gently place your right hand on the top of the right knee and swing your right knee to the left, to the right. Few times. Maybe you add some circles with your hips. Plant the hands down and step into down dog. Take a deep breath in. Lower down the knees. Lift the left knee up. Lightly step your left foot on the place of your left hand. Again, swing back and forth, stretching your left hamstring. This is just a moment again to feel, to observe your body, to get back to your rhythm of breath. To swing it to the left and right, the hip joint. Maybe drawing some circles. And then we place the hands down and we will step again into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And exhaling, you can slowly start walking your feet to the hands. Again, sway here for a moment. You can find the opposite elbow, ragdoll. Shake your head, saying yes, no. And we will start unrolling the spine, one vertebrae at a time. No rush. The shoulders, the neck, the head are the last one. Give yourself few breaths here, finding your pace, your rhythm. From here, we are going to set the base of our sequence. We are going to start every time from the top of the mat. And we will simply circle the arms up. Exhaling, find these beautiful wings, cactus shape. Bring the arms up again. Soften the knees and through the sides, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, plant the palms and step into downward facing dog. Lower down the knees. Lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat. Lift up the heart. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Press the palms. Tuck the toes under. Lower down the sitting bones. And first give yourself a nice stretch into child's pose. And then come into downward facing dog. Again, downward facing dog is going to be our anchor. It's not necessary to be a static variation. You can always move a bit here to keep on observing the sensations into your body. You can always replace down dogs with hands and knees or even with child's pose. But now, on the next exhalation, we will slowly walk the feet all the way to the hands. Inhaling, unroll the spine, one vertebrae at a time, circling the arms. And we'll jump into the next round, opening up the wings, opening up the heart, tilting the head to the back. Arms up again. And exhaling, now we'll roll back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest, suck the belly in. Soften the knees and fold forward. Halfway up. Release your hands down and step again into downward facing dog. Lower down the knees. Lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat. Lift up the heart. Exhale, release. Press the hands under the shoulders. Come back to your hands and knees. And now lift your right knee up. Curl the lower back. Bring your right knee to the right shoulder, lightly stepping your right foot on the place of your right hand. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhaling, find the cactus shape and bring your hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, bring your left elbow behind the right knee. Look behind the right shoulder, press the right hand into the left one, and take 3 breaths there. Inhale, gently release, circle the arms. Exhaling, plant the palms down. Tuck the toes of your left foot under and step into downward facing dog. Inhale, lower down the knees and lift the left knee up. Exhaling, left knee to the left shoulder, lightly stepping the left foot on the place of your left hand. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, spread your wings and bring your hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in. Bring your right elbow behind the left knee, twisting to the left. 3 deep breaths there. Inhale, gently release, bring the arms up. Exhaling, plant the hands down. Bring your left knee next to the right and lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat. Lift up the heart. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Press the palms, tuck the toes under, and find your way back into downward facing dog. Some steps, some gentle pedaling. Take a deep breath in. And you can step, walk, or hop to the hands. Unroll the spine, rising up to standing. And exhaling, we'll find again this beautiful cactus shape, but now we are going to bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale, bring only the arms up, keep the knees bent. Exhaling, roll back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest. Exhale, fold forward, release the knees. Halfway up. Release the hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhaling, now you can decide for yourself to lower down the knees or directly to lift the right leg up. You can bend the right knee. And exhaling to bring your right knee to the right shoulder, lightly stepping the right foot on the place of the right hand. You can always keep the left knee down. Again, decide for yourself how to keep on doing it. And inhaling, circle the arms up. Exhaling, open up the heart, spread your wings. Bring the hands to the heart. Lift up. Exhale, left elbow behind the right knee. Now we are not going to hold here. Inhaling, we'll rise up. Exhaling, we'll bring the hands down. We'll step back into downward facing dog. Lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat, cobra. And we release. Hands under the shoulders, back into down dog. Again, decide for yourself to bring the knees down or not. And then bring the left knee up. You can bend the knee if you're with straightened legs. Exhaling, bring your left knee to the left shoulder and lightly step your left foot on the place of your left hand. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhaling, open up the heart. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to the heart and twist to the left. Inhale there. Exhale, release. Step back into down dog. Lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Cobra pose. And then we release. Hands under the shoulders. And now we'll come into child's pose. Give yourself a few breaths here. Actually, we already set the basics of our sequence. We already started making simple changes, but some things will remain the same from now on. Feel free to use the variation that fits the most to your practice. Slowly find your way into downward facing dog. Soften the knees, look to the hands, and maybe you walk, step, or hop to the palms, rising up to standing. Spreading the wings, coming into chair pose. Only arms are going up. And now we'll roll back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest. Exhaling, release the knees and fold forward. Halfway up. Release your hands and step into down dog. Inhaling, lift your right leg up. Feel free to bend the knee. Exhaling, bring your right knee to the shoulder and lightly step your right foot on the place of the right hand. Inhaling, rise up. Exhaling, find again this cactus shape. Take a deep breath in. And gently guide your right elbow into the left one the way we did in the beginning of the practice, eagle's arms. Inhale, bring the elbows to the nose, tilt your head to the back and pause there. You can always lower down the back knee if it is too intense. Keep on breathing. Next time we'll do this pose only for one breath. One more deep breath in and out. And then we will unwrap the arms, bring them up. And now we'll roll back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest. Keep on breathing. I know your left eye is burning. One more breath only. And exhaling, we'll release. Arms up. And then we'll bring the hands down. Step into down dog. Lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat, cobra. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders, press the palms, and through child's pose, come back into down dog. Gently lift the left leg up. Feel free to bend the knee. Left knee to the left shoulder and lightly step your left foot on the place of your left hand. Through the sides, rise up, lunge. Exhaling, open up the heart. Now left elbow into the right one. Wrap up the arms and bring the elbows to the nose, tilting your head to the back. Keep on breathing. Eagle's arms. We are going to fly later into this practice. One more breath. Inhale, unwrap the arms, bring them up. Exhaling, find your hands behind. Again, lift up the heart, tilt your head to the back. Now the shoulders are way more open. Keep on breathing. Exhale, release. Arms up. Plant your hands down. Step back into down dog. And again, lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Cobra pose. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. And decide for yourself, child's pose, hands in knees, or down dog for the next couple of breaths. Whatever you have chosen, make sure it's restoring your body. You can come back to your breath. And slowly and gently find your way back to down dog if you're not there. And again, walk, step, or hop to the palms. Unrolling the spine all the way to standing. Exhaling, spreading the wings in chair pose. Bringing only the arms up. And then rolling back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest, strong legs. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway up. Release the hands and step or hop into down dog. Right leg up, feel free to bend the knee if you feel it. Right knee to the shoulder, stepping the right foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. We did it already. Exhale, open up your wings. Right elbow into the left one. Lift up the elbows, tilt your head to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Find your hands behind your back. Lift up the heart, the chest, open heart, lunge. Exhaling, new pose, fold forward, the humble variation. We are transforming our open energy to a way more introverted. Try not to rest your right shoulder on your right knee. Try to engage your core. One more full breath here. And then inhaling, we'll look up and we'll release the hands down. Now gently spread your right arm all the way to the right. Let your left heel lay down and take a look towards your left heel. Exhaling, come back to the center. We'll do this movement 3 times in this round. Inhale, spread your right arm. Take a look to the left heel. Exhale, back to the center. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Plant the hands down and step into down dog. Lower down the knees. Lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders, press the palms, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, bend the left knee. Exhaling, bring the left knee to the shoulder, lightly stepping left foot forward. Again, the creative energy, the rising. Exhale, open up the heart, bend the knee. Left elbow into the right one, wrap up the arms, eagle arms, opening up the heart, ready to fly. Exhale, release, circle the arms. Exhale, find your hands behind. Open heart at high lunge, open up the chest. Exhale, fold forward, humble variation. Pausing there. Breathing. Transforming our extrovert energy into the more introvert one. Look up. Releasing the right hand down. Now we are going to spread the left arm to the left, laying down the right heel and looking towards the right heel. Exhale, center. Again, inhale. Hug the hips to one another, look into the right heel. Exhale, center. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Step the left foot next to the right. Lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat. Lift up the heart. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders and decide for yourself. Child's pose, hands and knees, or maybe downward facing dog. Some steps, some gentle pedaling. If you're in down dog, coming back to the breath, observing the way you feel. And slowly finding your way to down dog if you're not there. And again, walk, step or hop to the hands halfway up. Folding forward and rolling the spine all the way to standing. And directly jumping into the next round. Chair pose, open heart. Only arms up. Roll back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers. Lift up the heart, the chest. Exhaling, fold forward. Halfway up. Release the hands down into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, feel free to bend the right knee. Through the shoulders, step your right foot forward. High lunge rising. Opening up the heart. Right elbow into the left one. Wrap up the arms. Eagle's arms, heel to the back. Exhale, unwrap the arms. Bring them up. Roll back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers behind. Open up the chest. And now fold forward. Lift the heart halfway. Release your left hand down. Spread your right arm all the way to the back. And now it's time to add a new pose here. We'll come back to the center and we'll walk the hands all the way to the back side of the mat, to the left foot in Skandasana. We did it in the full moon sequence. To keep it a bit more dynamic, we will switch again to the front to stretch the left leg. And again we are going to the left foot. And to the right. And to the left. One more to the right. And now when we are to the left, we are going to pause. Maybe you bring the hands to the heart. Let me face you. So your knees towards the back side of the mat. Maybe you bring the hands to the heart. Pausing there. Breathing. One more breath only. And then we will keep the right leg straightened. We will bring the fingertips on the both sides of the leg and we will gently fold over the right leg. Stretching the right hamstring a bit more. Only this time staying that long. Inhale, look up. And now you can walk your hands again to the front side of the mat. Step back into down dog. Lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat, lift up the heart. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders, downward facing dog. Lift the left knee up. Gently bring your left knee to the nose and lightly step the left foot forward. Rising up, high lunge. Opening up the heart, oops. Left elbow into the right one. Elbows on the level of the nose, tilt to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Find your hands behind. Lift up the heart, the chest. Exhale, fold forward, dive in. Halfway up. Release your right hand down. Let your left hand go all the way to the left, hugging the hips to one another. Exhaling, come back to the center. And now let your hands walk all the way to the right foot. And to the left. And to the right. And to the left. Follow your own breath to the right. Once again to the left. Once again to the right. Now we are at the back side of the mat. We will place the fingertips on the both sides of the left leg. And exhaling, we will fold over the left leg. It's a super intense hip stretch, so do it up to where you feel it. If you need to take a seat, go for it. It's perfectly okay. One more deep breath in and out. And then we will look up. And we will walk the hands all the way to the front. We will step back in down dog. And we will lower down the knees and then the chest. Fingertips outside the yoga mat, cobra. And we will release. Hands under the shoulders. And again, child's pose, hands and knees, or downward facing dog. Whatever you choose here, it's perfect. Everything that will bring you back to your breath. We have only 2 pauses to add to our sequence. And again, we are going to transfer our energy from super open to introverted, but also to balancing one. Slowly find your way into down dog if you're not there. Soften the knees, look to the hands, step or hop to the palms. Unrolling the spine, rising. Finding this cactus-shaped knees bend. Rising with the arms only. Rolling back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers. Opening up the heart. And then folding forward. Halfway up. Hands down for downward facing dog. Right leg is going up. Stepping the right foot on the place of the right hand. Rising into high lunge. Opening up the elbows to wrap the right elbow into the left one. Eagle's arms. Inhale, tilt to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Interlock the fingers behind. Lift up the heart, the chest. Humble warrior. Exhale. Halfway up. Placing left hand down. Inhaling, spread your right arm to the right, look to the left heel. Exhale, through the center, walk your hands to the left foot. Look to the right foot, don't change the position, and try to kiss your right knee, fold forward. Inhale, lift up the heart. Exhale, come back to the front side of your mat. A new pose here. Gently kick your left leg up. Pause there, only for a moment. And then super slowly, press the right foot down and start rising up to standing on the right foot. Bringing the left knee in front. Circling your arms. And exhaling, spreading your elbows. Wrapping the right elbow into the left one and wrapping the left leg around the right one, eagle's pose. Inhale, unwrap the legs, unwrap the arms. Exhale again, right elbow into the left one. Left leg around the right one. One more, in. Exhale, right elbow into the left one. Lift up the elbows, and now we are going to pause here. 3 long breaths. You can always keep the toes of the left foot down. The nose is trying to reach out the elbows are trying to reach out the nose. 1 more breath. Inhale, unwrap, lift the left knee up. Exhaling, step back, plant the hands, and come into down dog. Lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Gentle cobra, and then back into downward facing dog. 3 breaths there before we do the left leg. Lift the left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Rising up. Spreading the elbows. Now the left elbow is going into the right one. Tilt to the back. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Find your hands behind. Lift up the heart. And then humble lunge. Look up. Release the right hand down. Let your left arm go to the left and take a look to your right heel. Exhale through the center. Walk your hands all the way to the back. Face the front side of your mat and try to kiss your left knee. Center and come again to the front. Plant the fingertips down and kick now the right leg up. Find steadiness, find stability into the left foot and super slowly start rising up into the left foot. Circling the arms, right knee in front. And exhaling, finding these open wings, placing the left elbow into the right one. Wrapping the right leg around the left, softening the left knee. Inhale, unwrap everything and fly high. Exhale again, wrap up. Inhale, fly high. Exhale, wrap up. One more, fly high. Exhale, wrap up. Now we are going to pause here, lifting the elbows on the level of the nose, breathing. Again, let your toes touch the ground if necessary. Inhale, unwrap, lift the right knee up. Exhaling, step back into downward facing dog. Lower down the knees, lower down the chest. Cobra pose, and we release. Hands under the shoulders, into downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Simply scan your body, scan your thoughts. We're going to do the whole sequence once again. One breath at a time, to where it is possible, without any worries about are we going to do it perfect or not. Simply facing our challenge once again, to release it, to let go of it, to know that we have done our best. Find your way back into down dog. And again, step or hop to the hands, unrolling the spine, circling the arms. Chair pose, spreading the wings. Arms up, rolling back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers. Look up, and then fold forward. Halfway up, release the hands down for downward facing dog. Right leg is going up to step the right foot forward. Again into high lunge. And exhaling, opening up the heart to wrap in eagle wrap arms. Lift the elbows up. Exhale, unwrap. Arms up. Roll back the shoulders, interlocking the fingers. Lift up the heart, the chest, and then dive in. Halfway up, release the hands down. Spread your right arm all the way to the back, and then come back to the center. Walk your hands all the way to the back side of the mat. Stretch your right leg. Exhaling, try to kiss your right knee. Lean forward and kick the left leg up. Take a deep breath in and exhaling, start rising. One breath at a time, slowly, no rush. Left knee in front, circling the arms. Exhaling, right elbow into the left one. Left leg around the right one. Inhale, lift up the elbows. Exhale, release. Lift up the left knee. Exhale, step back into down dog. Take a deep breath in and out. And then lift the left leg up. Step your left foot on the place of your left hand. Rising up. Opening up the heart now. Left elbow into the right one. Elbows up. Exhale, release. Circle the arms. Roll back the shoulders. Lift up the heart. And then dive in. Halfway up. Release the hands down. Spread your left arm all the way to the back. Exhale through the center. Walk your hands all the way to the right foot. Face your left leg. Exhale, try to kiss it. Walk your hands forward. And then lift the right leg up. Exhale there. Slowly with control start unrolling the spine. You're rising on your left leg. Bring the right leg in front. Exhale, left elbow into the right one. Wrapping the right leg around the left. Lift up the elbows only. Exhale, release. Bring the right knee up. Exhale, step back. Right foot next, left leg next to the right. Exhale, lower down the knees, lower down the chest. One last cobra for this practice. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders for a sweet child's pose. Give yourself 5 deep breaths here. And on your next inhalation, whenever it comes, come back to your knees. And now bring your right leg on the left side of your left one, so you have your thighs crossed. Spread your feet up to where it is possible. And exhaling, try to sit in between your heels. Make sure your left heel is not under your buttock, so you have your both sitting bones on the ground. Gently bring your left arm up and place your left elbow behind the right knee. Roll back the right shoulder and give yourself a nice twist. The hips are hugging one another. Only 2 more breaths. Gently release. Place the hands now on your left side. Press the feet down, lift up the sitting bones, and you know my favorite part. Walk your hands around to the moment you will face again the front side of your mat. And you will have your left knee on the top of the right. If it is not working, then cross your legs, placing the left leg on the top. Now make sure your right heel is not touching your left buttock. Again, bring now this time the right arm up. Right elbow behind the left knee. now roll back the left shoulder. You should be twisting to the other side. Two more breaths only. And we'll release. We'll release the legs. We'll shake them. And now the best part. You take a pillow or a block or whatever you have. We'll make it as high as possible. And then we'll sit on it. So it's not supposed to be comfortable because we are not going to sit here. Ground your feet down for balance and then use your hands and start walking to the back. At the same time strengthening your legs. To the moment we will lay down having the cushion or a block under the sitting bones. Play a bit. If it is too intense for your lower back, you can always make the pillow a bit lower and again to straighten the legs and to bring the arms overhead. Whichever variation you prefer, there shouldn't be any tension into the lower back and your heels are supposed to reach out the ground. So your heels are not in the air. Give yourself 10 deep breaths here. Letting go of all the tension. Letting go of all success and all challenges. Any moment it becomes too intense, you can bend the knees, or if you don't have any props, you can simply come into half bridge variation, but not super intense one. Check your breath again. Notice for yourself only if there is a difference between the way you are breathing in the beginning of the practice and now on its end. Give yourself 3 more deep breaths here. Gently bend the knees, ground your feet. Move the proper way, cushion or block or whatever it is. Lay down your lower back. Give it a moment to come to neutral. And then you can hug the knees to the chest, massaging it. Now you can decide for yourself how your Shavasana should look like. If you want to use a wall to bring your legs up, go for it. Just make sure that your sitting bones, your buttocks are close to the wall. If you want to use a cushion, you can put a cushion under the knees. Again, make sure the heels are on the ground. Check if there shouldn't be any space between your lower back and the ground, so you can gently tuck the tailbone under a bit to ground your lower back. Or if it doesn't work for you, you can always ground your feet and rest your knees on one another. Bring your hands on the both sides of your body or on your belly. Make sure the elbows are relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed. Roll your head to the left, to the right. And simply take a deep breath in and out again. Feel your body, the way it starts relaxing. The way your body can let go of the tension. Feel your feet, your legs, your hands, your arms. The whole line of your spine from the tailbone to the crown. Your torso, your face, your facial expression. They start relaxing, melting down, sinking down, surrendering. And the way your body is requesting its freedom, let your mind also be free. Let your thoughts go wherever they want to. Sometimes we don't need to know or to understand, as long as we can feel in the heart. Our mind wants to understand everything. It wants security and control. But for everything there is a divine timing. We like to plan, but it doesn't work every time. Some things we can leave to the universe, to release all negativity, all expectations, and to follow our own bliss. Life will unfold if we surrender. Let go of the things that are finished already. Allow yourself to let go of the old and make room for the new things. Simply let go. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Take a deep breath in and out. Allow yourself to start moving again. Wiggling your toes, your fingers, your ankles, your wrists. Maybe hugging the knees to the chest again, maybe stretching once again. Rolling to the side by your choice, left or right. Take your time you need to come back to sitting. Once you find your comfortable seat, give yourself a moment to feel your breath again without controlling, simply feel it. And to make 3 deep cleansing breaths, taking a deep breath in, lifting the shoulders to the ears, and to sigh it out, releasing. Do it 2 more times on your own. And gently to circle the arms up again. Guide your hands to the heart. Simply to give this moment for gratitude for the efforts you put, not only here on this mat, but every single given day, for the people you love, for the people you care for your work, for your relations, for your colleagues. Knowing that a new cycle is coming, new opportunities, new energy. It is really on us if we are going to be stuck in the same cycle again and again, or we will let go of all old and we will create space for new things. Thank you for joining the class. Thank you for your beautiful energy. Thank you for being together in this moon cycle.